A young man stumbled upon two old men playing chess in the woods. He walked over to take a closer look. One of the old men spoke up and made him an offer. He told the young man to take his place in the game, win, and he would be rewarded with a rare opportunity. The young man was immediately intrigued and sat down to play, but he had no idea that time was slipping away at a terrifying speed. In what felt like a single moment, decades passed around him. When the old man finally admitted defeat, they looked at the young man in shock. He had aged into a white-haired old man right before their eyes. The old man explained that one day in the heavens equals 1 year on earth. The chess match had lasted 49 days up above. Down below, 49 years had passed in the human world. One game of chess had consumed an entire lifetime. The two immortals admitted it was their mistake and pulled out a celestial peach. They told him eating it would bring unexpected results. The old man devoured it without hesitation, leaving only the pit behind. He slipped the pit into his pocket and suddenly his body began to change. He shrank down into the body of an 8-year-old child. The immortals panicked and apologized immediately. They had forgotten he was a mortal, and the peach's power was too strong for him. Embarrassed by the mess they had made, the two immortals quickly disappeared. The boy, now in a child's body, set out to find his way home to his wife. Decades had passed, and the world had changed beyond recognition. He managed to find the house from memory alone. But just then, an ambulance pulled up and brought out an elderly woman on a stretcher. A doctor informed the family that she did not have much time left. The boy tried to push past to see her, but a bodyguard blocked his way. He claimed to be an old friend of the family, but the guard saw only a small child and refused to believe him. With no other option, he forced his way inside. At that moment, the man's granddaughter stepped out and spotted the boy. She felt an unexplainable sense of familiarity the instant she saw him, but she pushed the feeling aside and moved to send him away. The boy stopped her and mentioned a legendary chess puzzle the family kept. He told her that whoever solved it was owed one favor in return. She doubted a child could do such a thing, as no one had ever solved it before. However, something about him made her give him one chance. To her shock, he cracked the puzzle in a matter of moments. She realized immediately that this boy was no ordinary child. She pressed him to reveal who he really was, but he stayed silent for now. He only asked to be taken to see his wife. When he entered the room and saw her lying there, aged and frail, his grief was overwhelming. He had only wandered off for a moment during a family outing, and now this was the result. He asked the granddaughter to leave so he could be alone with her. She sensed no ill intent and stepped out with the attendant. The boy pulled out the peach pit he had saved and placed it in a bowl. He soaked it in water and gently helped the old woman drink it down. He whispered that they still had so much life ahead of them. He begged her not to leave, calling out her name, telling her it was him, Su Yuan.